Oh yeah, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? We're back with your boy Muzzy McGee. We're back for another live stream session. It is December 30th, 2024. We are counting down the last minutes of 2024 and getting into 2025, and it is going to be a spectacular year. Not because any of the years are not going to be hard, but because we've made a promise to ourselves that we're going to dedicate ourselves to our craft and getting better at what we're trying to do. So for those of you who don't know what this channel is about three things, but overall the third thing is what it's all about, but using the first things to springboard into the third thing. So number one, it is about practicing. If you come to these sessions, I request that you practice with me because I want you to get better too, so that we can practice together. The idea of this whole thing is so that we can get better together, okay? If you choose not to, that's fine too, but at least comment and let me know what I can do to get better, okay? The second thing is about me getting better specifically at improvisational music, okay? Because improvisational music helps us with a plethora of different things. I'm sorry, I'm trying to zip up my vest here, but it helps with a plethora of different things, including the third thing, which we're trying to do, which is to write electronic music, okay? Using our principal instrument as the main source of inspiration or the main instrument that we're using when we are creating our electronic music. So if that sounds interesting to you or enough to where you'd want to comment or subscribe to the channel, please go ahead and do so, because that helps me grow this channel effectively and at the fastest rate possible. So that's number one thing. Number two, normally I would advertise for Amazon affiliate products, but as I've expressed in other videos and have said other times before, I have been booted from the Amazon program, not because I've done anything wrong. I just did not make 3 qualifying purchases in the period of time that was requested of me to make it. So I had 180 days to make 3 purchases. As I only had 13 and now, technically speaking, 12 subscribers, it makes no sense for me to reapply, even though I can reapply right away. I've decided personally that this year, at least for the first part of the year, my goal is to get 1,000 subscribers. Once I get those 1,000 subscribers, I will be eligible to get super chats, stickers, and things of that nature, which will help out with the channel from a monetary standpoint. And then I will also be able to help out with the channel by reapplying for a program, the Amazon affiliate program, that I will actually have enough eyeballs on screen for people who will actually purchase those products. Now, we can get into those products later, but they will mostly be related to music or products that I wholeheartedly endorse. We will talk about that later. So I asked people to do the third thing, which is now moved up to number 2, which is to invest in cryptocurrency using the platforms, using the referral links that I have in the description of every video. If you would like to check it out, by all means, sign up for any of them, but use my links, please, by all means, to do so. These links do 2 things. They help you because they give you perks, but the perks that you will get by signing up and investing $50 or more in any of these cryptocurrency links, you will get exponentially more perks and then if you sign up by yourself. Reason is obvious. They want people like me to get people like you, people like me who've been on the website for over half a decade, to get new clients like you in the door, because it costs them less in advertising. And the perks they will offer you are like free trading fees for like $100 off the trading fees, or $20 cash back that you can get, or $20 in CUSD or USDT, which is cryptocurrency you can use to exchange for other cryptocurrency to make your first couple of trades, okay? And the reason behind that is because whatever you get, whatever they offer you, they will offer me as well, and by extension this channel. Why? Because I'm adding 15 to 20% of my total gains up to $100, and I'm reinvesting back into the channel. So with that being said, I will be announcing that on January 1st, 2025, how much I've made, or the 25%. I'm not going to say exactly how much is in all of it, but you can do the math yourself. The 15 to 20% that I will be adding back into the channel. Obviously, that's subtracted from what I have actually put in myself. Okay. Now, with that being said, we're going to go ahead and get started here today, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, yeah, the third thing. Add me as a friend on Facebook, because helping me grow my Facebook page helps me grow my YouTube channel. Helping me grow my YouTube channel inevitably helps me grow my YouTube page. Okay, my YouTube channel helps me grow my Facebook page, and helping me grow my Facebook page helps me grow my YouTube channel. Ladies and gentlemen, one hand washes the other. We're going to get started today. We're going to move as expeditiously as we can through this exercise. It is actually 9:01 on the time in the time zone in which I currently reside. We're going to run through these exercises. My hands are a little less cold today than they were yesterday, so I'm hoping that means it will have no effect on my playing today. I don't know why this isn't. Okay, I was not sensitive enough. All right. This is not playing. There we go. Period. Please sponsor me. I'm broke as, you know what I'm talking about. Oh, yeah. That hits the spot. Let's get right to it. Alternate picking from the 1st to the 16th fret at 95 beats per minute. Now we're going to do the alternate spider picking from the 1st to the 16th fret at 95 beats per minute. Let's go. Let me zip this up. We're going to go right into the alternate picking, chromatic tapping, from the 1st to the 16th fret at 95 beats per minute. Now we're going to get right into the sweep picking exercise. And I'm not sure if we did that yesterday. I think we did. But we're going to do the second sweep picking exercise at 100 beats per minute, at 110 beats per minute, 120 beats per minute, and following that up with 130 beats per minute, just to see how it feels. Okay, see where we are. Perrier, the drink unofficially of champions like me. I'm in a room by myself, so if I'm being weird, it's just because I spend a lot of time by myself. So it is what it is. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. go to 110 beats per minute. Now we're at 120 beats per minute. We'll run through that, and then we're going to test it out at 130 as we had been. Just to see where we stand. Now let's just see where we are at 130, just to see how it sounds. It's going to be rough, but we need to keep pushing the tempo. Perrier, the drink of champions. Well, unofficially, and I'm an unofficial champion, but I like to call myself champ. Again, 130 needs a ton of work. That's okay. We're not familiar with it. We're not great at it, but that's all right. We're going to keep pushing until we get it right. We're going to get right into the scale section of today. We're doing the we're doing the C major, C sharp, D flat major scales in positions 1 through 8 at 105 beats per minute. And we're going to follow that up at 85 beats per minute with the C minor pentatonic scale, and follow that up with the C sharp, D flat minor pentatonic scale at 85 beats per minute. Okay, let's get right to it. second position of the C major scale at 105 beats per minute. Beats per minute. So third position, C major scale at 105 beats per minute. Fourth position of the C major scale at 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Fifth position, C major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Sixth position of the C major scale, 105 beats per minute. Seventh position, C major scale at 105 beats per minute. And finally, the eighth position, or the octave position of the C major scale at 105 beats per minute. And finally, the eighth position. Nope, we did the eighth position, and we're going back to the beginning of the C sharp D flat major scale in first position. That's what I mean to say. Perry, a drink of champions. Yeah. Sponsor me because I'm poor. First position. C sharp D flat major scale at 105 beats per minute. Second position, C sharp D flat major scale at 105 beats per minute. position, C sharp D flat major scale at 105 beats per minute. In third position. Fourth position, C sharp D flat major scale at 105 beats per minute. Oh man, I gotta toggle back to the main page. This happens to me all the time. I'm very sorry about that. Fifth position, C sharp D flat major scale at 105 beats per minute. Sixth position, C sharp D flat major scale at 105 beats per minute. I miscounted that second one. Seventh position, C sharp D flat major scale, 105 beats per minute. And finally, the eighth position or the octave position of the C sharp D flat major scale at 105 beats per minute. We're going to take the tempo down to 100, from 105 down to 85 beats per minute, because that's the tempo at which we've been practicing our pentatonic scales. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Now, Perrier. Drinking champions. What's up, my man? Sorry, I'm getting bored, so I'm making fake advertisements by myself while I'm in the middle of finishing up these scales here. We're at the C sharp, we're at the C minor pentatonic scale at 85 beats per minute in the first position, all right? I'm going to toggle back to the main screen in a second here. We're at first position. Second position of the C sharp, the C minor pentatonic scale at 85 beats per minute. position of the C minor pentatonic scale at 85 beats per minute. Sorry about that. Fourth position of the C minor pentatonic scale at 85 beats per minute. Let's go. Fifth position of the C minor pentatonic scale at 85 beats per minute. Let's go. And finally, the octave position, the sixth position of the C minor pentatonic scale at 85 beats per minute. Now we're going to do the harder one. Well, it's harder because the stretch is awkward, of the C sharp D flat minor pentatonic scale in first position. If it's hard for you, I get it. It's also hard for me. If I'm not looking at the live stream every second, you'll have to excuse me again because of the fact that I am working on other stuff. What's up, my man? How you doing? All right, let me get right into this. Now we are at the C sharp D flat minor pentatonic scale at 85 beats per minute. It's a weird stretch, okay? So if you're struggling with it, I get it. I'm struggling with it too. But I also have really fat fingers, so that's unfortunate, but it is what it is. Second position of the C sharp D flat minor pentatonic scale at 85 beats per minute. Let's go. Third position of the C sharp D flat minor pentatonic scale at 85 beats per minute. Let's go. Fourth position of the C sharp D flat minor pentatonic scale at 85 beats per minute. Let's go. Fifth position of the C sharp D flat minor pentatonic scale at 85 beats per minute. Let's go. And finally, the eighth position. That's wrong. The sixth position, I'm sorry, of the C sharp D flat minor pentatonic scale at 85 beats per minute. Let's go. Now that we've finished that, we're going to go right into the find the note A on this fretboard, and we know where it is. We don't need to use the metronome for it, because again, this exercise isn't about us getting it on time. It is about us memorizing and getting comfortable knowing every note on the fretboard. All right. We're at the first, on the E string, we're at the 5th and 17th frets. Like I said yesterday, there are 12 tones between the initial and the octave, or in its octave. So if you're at 5 and you add 12 to it, you guessed it, you get 17. On the E string, we're at 5 and 17. On the top E string, same thing. Position-wise, it's identical, except just the top E string as opposed to the bottom one. Or the bottom and the top, depending on how you look at it. I use the when I say bottom, I'm talking about the lower E string. And on the A string, it's open at 12. Open and 12, ladies and gentlemen. That's where we are. Open and 12 on the A string. Because A, obviously, is the name of the string. It's the tone of the string in E, A, D, G, B, E tuning, standard guitar tuning. Then we're back to 5 and 17 on the bottom E string. Then 5 and 17 on the top E string. Then back to the bottom E string, which is 5 and 17, same thing. Then poverty A, which is the open. And why do I call it the poverty string? Because it shows that I don't have 24 frets. And if I had 24 frets, we would have 3 tones, because I'd be able to play 0 or the open string, 12, and the fret 24. And then we're going to D string, which we're at 7 and 19 on the D string. And back to A, which back to the A string, which is back to open 12. Then E, which is 5 and 17. Then we're going to go to the top E, which is 5 and 17 as well. That doesn't change. Then bottom E string again. Then A, which is open to 12. Then 7 and 19 on the D string. And on the G string, we're back to 12 and 14. If you remember that from yesterday, we're at 12 and 14 on the D string. And if we go back to the D string, we're back to 7 and 19. And on the G string, you guessed it, 12 and 14 again, ladies and gentlemen. You're so smart, so intelligent. And then on the B string, do you remember? That is the official level of poverty. So that's when we're at the 10 and 12, 10 and 22. And we see that we only have 22 frets. So B, we're going to the B string. Then the top B string, we're back to 5 and 17. Then the bottom E string, then A is open in 12. Then we're at then A is open in 12. Then we're at open 12. Then 7 and 19, 7 and 19 on the B string. Then on the G string, you guessed it, we're at the 2 and 14 level. On G string, that's where the A is. Then on the B string, we're at poverty, which is 10 and 22. Open 10 and 22, open and 12 and 10 and 22 really show us where our poverty is. And then the top E string, which is at the 5 and 17. Now we're going to get right into the chords. Okay, we're doing the C major chords, and then we're going to do the melody, the outside chords, the inside chords, the rhythm chords, or the bar chords, and we're going to follow that up with the bottom 4 string chords, and then we're going to do the C sharp D flat major chords in the melody, inside, rhythm chords, and the bottom 4 string chords. Perrier, the drink of champions. Let's get to it. We're going to run through these each about 3 times a piece. I'm going to turn the volume down a little bit because we don't really need it to be that loud. Again. Now the inside chords. Still in the C major. Do it again. One more again. One more again. Now we're doing the bottom 4 string chord, or the rhythm chords, I'm sorry. One more again. One more again. This one right here. And after we do this one right here, then we're going to right now. Now we're going right into the into the bottom 4 string chords. So it's going to sound like this. One more again. Now we're going right into the Perrier, followed by the melody, inside, rhythm chords, and the bottom 4 string chords of the C sharp, D flat major chords. Okay, so we're gonna start right here with this right now. All right, now we're starting doing the inside chords, which sound like this. One more again. Again, one more again. Now the rhythm chords, the bar chords. One more again. Now we're going to get right into the bottom 4 string chords, which, yes, they do sound like this. Now we're going to get right into the Instagram study of the day, which is the lick of the week, which is something that was, I don't know if it was written by or if this is the name of the song that he wrote or whatever. The song is called Plastic Love. Copy link. I imagine that this is a cover song. But we want you to follow this Instagram influencer. I want you to follow this Instagram influencer because we want to show them love. That's how we get better, by using people, by going to other people's Instagram accounts and their social media accounts and subscribing to them or following them and watching what they do. It helps us improve as overall guitar players. As we have talked about this before, in order to be an improvisational guitar player, your skill set has to be on point in every imaginable area of guitar, whether it comes to blues, jazz, the different styles of guitar, the different styles of playing, sweep picking, speed picking, alternate picking, spider picking, tapping, double tapping, learning swings, how to play in swings. You have to understand a plethora of things, playing in different time signatures, different key signatures, knowing all the scales and chords. Being an improvisational guitar player or improvisational musician is a lifelong, it's a vocation, more or less. It's a calling. It is a study. You will always be a student if you are learning improvisational music. There's some people that will just be great at it. Some people that will be less great than others. But improvisational music, we're learning it so that it helps us become, to help us deblock our minds from writer's block when we were writing electronic music. But the other part is that I'd like to do sit-in shows and sit-in bands with my guitar and play around the town in which I live, because that's always fun too. And being an improvisational guitarist helps with that, because then you can play a plethora of styles. So do I want to do it all the time? No, but it would be fun to do that, to have that once or twice a month. We'll sit in with some people and just to play and enjoy playing. Okay. Now, with that being said, we're going to go right into the Plastic Love song that we all know because we've been playing it for the last couple of days. Okay, now I can pause this. We don't need it. We've been working on it for almost 2 weeks now, so we pretty much should have it down pat. All right. So we're going to just put on the metronome at 85 beats per minute. We can take this up to 100, I think. Now that we're at 100, we're going to take that tempo and push it all the way up to 120 because we're doing the Polyphia backing track at 120 beats per minute because we were able to move that tempo up. Oh, excuse me. We're doing the intro and following that up with the first part of the solo. That riff is really hard. We're going to keep working on it. What's up, my guy? Hopefully y'all are doing well today. I'm going to get right into the solo part of this song if you want to check it out. I know where the tabs are. I use the tabs on a site called Sound Slice. I should post them, but I'm not sure if I'm allowed to do that. I did not write these tabs. So check it out. Let me know what you think. And it's so funny, dude. I wish I knew Alice in Chains. I wish I knew. I wish. I don't know why I cannot. I don't know any of this stuff. I don't know what I'll give you fent means. If that's fentanyl, I don't want it. You can keep that. I don't do drugs. Drugs are bad. All right. I think I'm getting trolled for the first time, which is funny to me because I've never been trolled on my. I I've never been trolled on my page before, which is funny because nobody really talks to me. So I don't really know if this is place mouse change. I'll give you fent. I have no idea what that means. If you're talking about like fentanyl, we don't do drugs on this site, okay? Stay away from drugs. Now we're going to do the solo, the first part of the solo. Oh, I have to take down the tempo. So we're not at that level yet. We're at that 85 level right here. Every year. All right, I'm gonna hit the pause button on this. I'm going back to the toggle back to the main screen. I'm very sorry if you are writing me or talking to me, asking me all them questions, making statements. If you've never heard that song before, you need to check that out. Well, that did not end as super as I wanted to because I wasn't paying attention to the ending, and that happens. So we got to keep working on that. Ladies and gentlemen, if you've not joined the channel before, I don't know who this guy is. His name is TBZ. Play some Alice in Chains. He goes, what's up? This is all he said the whole chat. He says, what's up? Then he goes, play some Alice in Chains. I'll give you Fent. I have no idea what that means. If it's promoting drugs, I do not support that on this channel. But I do know that there are legal medical applications for fentanyl. Okay, I think it's used in anesthesia, if I'm not mistaken. But again, we do not promote drug use on this channel. Okay. Perrier. Number 2. Number 1, if you haven't done so already, please go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I like comments like this. This is hilarious. See, this is good, clean fun. This is somebody who's clearly just making a joke. I understand it. Okay. I like it. It's funny to me. As long as it doesn't violate YouTube policy guidelines, I don't really care. Okay. I have a good sense of humor. I try to, at least. And this is, to me, I think this is hilarious. Number 1, if you haven't done so already, please go ahead and like and comment. Well, subscribe to the channel because it helps me make this channel as free for me and as free for you as possible. It's important that it's free for me because I'm spending a lot of time doing this, and I need to at least reimburse the time and reimburse what the electricity and pay for the strings and the picks and things of that nature, just so that I can at least do this at net zero. My goal is by at least the end of March, early April of this coming year to make this channel net zero for me and also free for you as well. Hopefully at that point, I will have 1,000 subscribers. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel, like, and comment, as this gentleman, TBZ, has done today. Or if you're Canadian, TBZ, or basically anywhere else in the world, it's Zed. Number 2, after you've done that, normally I would talk about the Amazon affiliate links, but the Amazon affiliate links are not, I have been booted from the program because I did not make 3 qualifying purchases, I think of 25 or 30 bucks over a period of 180 days. And that makes sense. I don't have enough eyeballs on screen, which is why I have to get 1,000 subscribers first, and then we'll get with super chats and stickers and the advertiser generated revenue based on the content creation that I'm doing on YouTube and all cross-platformationally before we reapply for the program. Okay, we'll talk about that later on, about the products that I'm going to be selling, but 99% of the time it's going to be products based around music, okay? Or products that I wholeheartedly endorse, and more often than not, the intersection of the two, of the Venn diagram of selling products, it will be both. Now, that being said, if you are interested at all in cryptocurrency, I am a person who trades cryptocurrency every single day. Although cryptocurrency has absolutely nothing to do with what we are doing here. It is a product I wholeheartedly endorse. I very much enjoy cryptocurrency. I've been on all of these sites that are listed in the description of the video for over half a decade. And you signing up helps this channel in 2 ways. When you sign up, you will get exponentially, using my referral links, you will get exponentially more perks than you would with another channel. So it helps me get a commission, not a commission. The perks that they offer you, they will offer me. Okay, and by extension, this channel. And as I will be adding 15 to 20% of my total gains that I will announce January 1st in 2 days, in less than 48 hours, 2025, I will let everybody know what the 15 to 20% is. Right now, there was a massive dip last night. Hopefully, there will be a massive increase tomorrow. I am in the $35 range right now, which isn't a lot. I might just, if I don't hit 50, I might just use 50 anyway, because 35 is just really not really that much. But anyway, whatever you, like I said, it helps this channel in 2 ways. When you subscribe to me subscribe to these cryptocurrency websites, these platforms, centralized exchanges, and you use my referral link to do so, the perks that they add to you, they will also offer to me, which is great because that's the first way. The second way is I'm using those links to, or the gains that I'm making to reinvest into the channel at least this year, and I'll probably announce what that is next year too. It helps out with the channel that way because I'll be adding a percentage of my gains back into the channel. I'm hoping that I can make this channel net free so that at the end of next year, I can say, look, we've made X amount of dollars in cryptocurrency. At the end of the day, I'm only going to add $100 up to $100. So it's 15 to 20% up to $100 total that I'm adding into the channel. I really want this channel to be self-sustaining. And the only way to do that is to generate money on this channel and to use the money on this channel for this channel. Okay, I have things to purchase. I have to purchase a new computer. My computer is 14 years old. And it's going, I'm sorry, 12 years old. It's going on 13 years old as of next year, as of October, November of next year. And I can't do this without you guys, without your help, without you helping me build this channel. I cannot do it without you guys. Which is why I'm asking you to help me with the number 4 thing. Now, if you checked out the cryptocurrency, if you've decided it's something for you, you've looked into it, you've done your research, or you just want to subscribe, you can do that. It's all for free. Okay. In the event that you spend $50 or more, there will be perks. And those perks that they offer to you, they will offer to me, and by extension, this channel. And the third thing, which normally would be the 4th thing, the third thing I'm asking you to do is to please check out my Facebook page. Adding me as a friend on Facebook helps me grow my Facebook page, but helping me grow my Facebook page inevitably helps me grow my YouTube channel. Helping me grow my YouTube channel inevitably helps me grow my Facebook page. Ladies and gentlemen, one hand washes the other. I go by the name of Muzzy McGee. I very much enjoy and very much love doing this, and I'm so thankful that you guys are here, even making fun of me or making jokes. I appreciate that. I really do. It means a lot to me because it means that at least you feel comfortable enough surfing the online live streams to just talk trash. And I appreciate somebody who has a good sense of humor. Okay, I really do. I'm not one of those guys that's going to be like censor yourself. I find a lot of things on a wide spectrum of things hilarious, especially things that get people in trouble. But you know, with that being said, as long as it doesn't violate YouTube guidelines, I really don't care. Okay. Now, with that being said, my name is, well, I go by the name of Muzzy McGee. This is my channel. This is what I'm trying to do. These three things. Number one, practice session with everybody every single day. Please join me for the practice session. And the second part of that practice session, at least on the live stream, we're going to live stream the practice session. So the second part of that is we're going to do 30 minutes of improvisational music every single day from this point, well, from the first on. Okay. The improvisational part is to help me do two things. A, is supposed to help me do sit-in sessions with guitars around Grenoble, where I live. And it helps me with creating electronic music, which is what the whole channel is about. It helps me with writer's block with electronic music so we can create as fast as we think and just switch keys and do things of that nature, but use our guitar as our principal instrument for inspiration or the main instrument that we're going to use as we are creating music. Some people play piano, some people play drums, some people play bass, some people play trombone, some people play clarinet, some people play flute, some people play violin. It is what it is, okay? I have 3 or 4 different instruments under my belt that I've learned over the course of my lifetime. I'm decent at drums. I can play the bass because I play guitar. I play, obviously, acoustic guitar. I played trumpet for over 12 years in orchestras all across where I grew up in Atlanta. And so I have a fundamental understanding of a lot of things, okay, music related. And I'm begging you guys to please help me create this channel so that I can create the dopest electronic music I possibly can. With that being said, this is the second to last stream we will be doing in 2024. I have been a part of 254 consecutive streams. I think this is 255. Help me build this channel. Can't do it without you. With your help, I go by the name of Muzzy McGee, and with your help, we can build this channel. And I'm going to build this channel brick by brick. But with your help, we can do it more. Love you, bye. Bye.